why my cord is freaking so annoying. All of a sudden. It's annoying. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Witch Fortuna. My friend Jasmine is always talking about you, and she just told me you're allowed to receive visitors now. Congratulations. Sorry for contacting you so abruptly, but I think your divinatory arts could help me regarding a thing with a personal project, and I'm in a bit of a desperate situation. She got a carpet! She pregnant. Oh, she has 4 arms. She's like a spider. Welcome. Welcome. Hi, what's your name? Fortuna. Your name is Fortuna. I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. Your name is Louise, right? No need to be so nervous. Any friend of Jasmine is welcome here. I'm sorry. It's just that I've heard so many things about you that now I feel like I'm meeting a celebrity or something. Oh yeah? What have you heard? All good things, don't worry. Mostly from Jasmine. She loves you and missed you so much. You know that. I missed her a lot too. Why don't you take a deep breath and tell me a bit about yourself? Okay, sorry. My name is Louise. Or Louise. I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. It's okay. How about I ask you some questions? Would that be alright? Okay, that's good, thank you. Let's see. What's your specialty? Oh, right. I'm a pith weaver. Oh, that sounds cool. What does it mean? I can harvest mortals' entelechy. It's a magic substance that defines one's behavior and desires. A single mortal barely produces enough thread, but if you find a community with a rich, collective subconscious, you can weave whole clothes and capes. Wow, that's hard to picture, but it sounds fun. And these clothes you craft have magical properties, I imagine. That's right. It depends on the kind of community you pull the thread from. As a quick example, the yarn extracted from a band of artists could make a lovely scarf that stimulates the wearer's creativity. I love it already. I'll weave something sometime for you. What kind of entelechy would you fancy most? From moms and their children's, from soldiers and warriors, from astronauts. What's from moms and their children? Okay. What's the matter? Did I say something wrong? Not really. It's a powerful source of substance, closely linked to fire magic. But not my favorite collective, to be honest. I'm sorry, I didn't stop to think about that. I'll pick something else. Don't worry about it. Coincidentally, I have a surplus of that kind of thread. If I get the chance, I'll bring you a nice cloth as a thank you present for having me. Thank you so much. Do you want to know anything else? You make it sound like this is an interrogation. No, sorry, I'm having a good time. But it's easier for me if you ask me things. Sure. Let's see. How do you know? Jasmine. She hired me to weave a special net to gather dew from her greenhouse. It's one of the projects I'm most proud of. I harvested whatever that is, from desert nomads to make it. The dew filtered through this net makes an astounding base substance for all kinds of flower-based potions. Jasmine's brews became quite popular after my contribution. Hee. It's been centuries since I've had something from Jasmine. I can't wait to try this improved version. Together we also developed some magical tea bags that multiply the fragrance of dry mixtures. That is so cool. Now I see how you two became close. Both you and Jasmine are super crafty. It's gotta be so much fun to find someone to share your passion with. It is indeed. I always have a great time with Jasmine. Nice. More questions? Let's see. What do you like to do in your spare time? I love reading, playing my multi-neck bass, and spying on mortals. Oh wow, that's weird. Reading? Is it not hip to read anymore? Hip? I was kidding. The odd part is spying on mortals. And I'm a bit curious about the multi-neck bass too, to be honest. I play a custom bass guitar. with 3 necks, since I have multiple arms and all that. But I don't play it in front of people. I only use it to meditate. It's really soothing to weave several deep melodies together. I like the idea. I wish I could hear it someday. What about spying on mortals? I love making myself invisible and just watching them go about their lives, comparing lifestyles from many different cultures and planets. After many years of observation, I gained the ability to perceive their intellecti. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm just going to go with it, okay? That's how I found my calling and developed my pith weaving. That's so interesting. I didn't care much about mortals even back when I was one of them. I guess there's a great deal to learn from mortality too, isn't there? Yes, I love mortals. I can tell. I hope it isn't too weird. It's perfectly fine, don't worry. Is there anything else you want to know? Let's see, why did you come to see me? Ah, yes, better get to business. Let's get down to business. I'm here precisely because of my pith weaver skills. As I explained, the intellecti from mortals varies depending on the community they're in and the lives they lead. The universe provides enough different contexts to find whichever kind of energy fits your purposes. But of course, there is a shortage of manipulating mortals to produce the substance you need. For example, you could add lust serum to the water supply of a community to harvest massive amounts of sexual energy from their orgies. Quite an example. Not that I've tried this more than once. I usually prefer all natural, chaos-bred intellecti. The thing is, Adana saw a lot of potential in one of my projects. It started when that superbacteria decimated all life on Earth. Every time humanity has endured a worldwide epidemic, a great deal of energy has been released from the planet. But since Earth has never been so crowded, the amount of corpse all over the world was unprecedented. I felt an imperative need to witness that massive event. It all oozed an otherworldly energy. So I spent decades spinning thread from it. And as it happens, that substance can create an extremely effective weapon for capturing behemoths. What? Really? How so? Earth's intellecti was high, contaminated. It was as if the whole planet's fate has somehow been sealed. And behemoths happen to be extremely susceptible to reality-altering arts. I used that substance to weave gladiator-like webs that can suck any entangled behemoth dry of their magic. You can also craft decent pieces of armor against behemoth spells. And why is Adana so interested in developing such armaments? The cosmic echoes warned her that behemoth will threaten the coven, so she wants to prepare accordingly. The problem is that even with such a tremendous phenomenon, I only managed to pull enough thread to craft one set of web and armor. And Adana is set on developing a massive weapon to erase behemoths from this plane of existence entirely. I don't believe I have what it takes to see this through. What do you need to make this happen exactly? Adana discovered that if you promote war and stir conflict in this new society, the reality-altering arts that engulf the planet try to fight back, as if everyone was programmed to preserve the status quo. In this process, humanity's intellect once again shows the characteristics it had when the massive change happened, and I can harvest it. So what are you... Adana tasked me with provoking World War III. That's terrible! What? Exactly. But I don't want to anger Adana. There's already been talk of expelling me from the coven should I fail to deliver. Isn't there a way out of this? This is totally unfair. Adana is pushing it too far. Let's take a look at what the cards have to say. Damn! I need you to tell me exactly what you want to ask the deck. First, the most important thing, what should I do with Earth? That's if I should do anything at all with it. Understood. Then, this is a bit embarrassing, but I happen to be in love with a mortal. That's totally cool. The thing is, he doesn't know I'm a witch. I present myself to him in the form of a regular woman. He's a fisherman that roams around the ruins of Montpellier. He doesn't have an easy life. It breaks my heart and I wish I could save him, but I'm afraid to show him my true nature. I'm sure he's noticed there's something special about me, but still. So that's another question. What should I do about my mortal lover? My advice is not to get attached to mortals. They wither too fast. But sure, let's check what the cards have to say about them. Yes, please. I'd also like to know how to handle Adana. Handle her? I'm sure she's going to be really upset when she finds out I want to quit. I don't want to be expelled or exiled. Is there any way to escape her wrath? I wish I knew. That's going to be a hard one, but this is a new deck. Maybe it will find a solution. I'm shuffling the cards now. Keep your questions and your thoughts. primordial caregiver. The ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions. The love from the wolf mother is infinite. The mirror dispels what isn't true. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. Oh, I can choose. I knew it. Oh. Reveal your true nature to him. He will understand and love you even more. Oh, that's it. I didn't get an option? What? Really? So say the cards, and I've never seen them, By the cosmos, this is incredible news. How should I go about it? Tell him over a romantic dinner? Should I surprise him with a colorful spell? In bed? Whatever lets you enjoy the moment the most. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Oh god. Disintegration! Becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. Should that be for the earth? Oh. Earth won't give you what you need, no matter what you do. Take a large group of mortals to a magic domain and farm their energy there. Earth won't give you what you need, no matter what you do. So it was impossible all along. Maybe you'll find another spot in the cosmos to draw this reality-altering intellecti from. The universe is immense. I'm sure there must be other anomalies where you can find the right energy. I agree, but my biggest concern is how to convince Sedana. Well, we have a card slot reserved for that, don't we? Ah, of course. Lunar Helentis. Determination, brightfulness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. Have no choice. Stand up to Adana. Rebellion will bring you real happiness, no matter the cost. Open up to Adana. She will be surprisingly understanding and work with you to find the middle ground. Feed Adana some lies, and in time she'll give up and focus elsewhere. You think so? No. I'm as surprised as you, knowing her character. But the deck is certain of it, and I've never seen it fail. Wow, it's definitely... it's definitely surprising, but it's good news. I should have put more trust in our leader's judgment. I shouldn't have picked that one. I'll speak with her, and I'll let you know how it goes. I wish you the best. That was an intense session. I'll have to start thinking about, like, I keep just I'm picking the ones I want, but I feel like I shouldn't have picked that one. But, because I know Adana's, well, I don't know her. Well, I don't know if she's a bad guy or what. Like, she exiled me, of course. And she's, never mind. No, whatever. I've made a choice, deal with it. You sure are something else, Fortuna. I'm just happy to help. I'll let you know how everything plays out. That's if you're okay with me visiting again, of course. You are always welcome in my house, Louise. Any friend of Jasmine's is a friend of mine. Likewise. Well, I'm a bit drained after so much divination. See you soon. Bye. Maybe she wasn't pregnant. I feel bad now. Another one. Hello, Fortuna. My name is Greeth. I am a witch architect. I believe our common friend Dahlia told you about my situation. I need the maximum discretion regarding this matter, so I'd rather talk about the rest in person if you are willing to have me. Thank you. Hop on over. Oh, you riding on a skull? That's cool. Oh, she fused with the behemoth. I was like, what's wrong with her face? Welcome. Hi, Fortuna. I know. A freaking skull. Thanks for having me. Dahlia filled me in briefly on your situation. Not that it isn't obvious just by looking at me, huh? Ah, yeah, it looks bad. Let me say it out loud anyway, for the sake of therapy. I've got a behemoth fused with me. How does it feel? Whoa, never thought I'd get that question. The few who know assume it's just fucked up, I guess. But if we're talking feelings here, it doesn't feel bad at all, actually. I mean, aesthetically, it's terrible. But it doesn't hurt, and I can sort of communicate with the behemoth at an abstract level. If anything, I feel more powerful. Wow. Glad to hear you're not suffering in any case. But it isn't worth it. Firstly, because summoning a behemoth could well get me executed. But more importantly, I want my cute cheekbone back. Looks like an important loss, yes. So you think you can help me? If there's a way to cure you, my deck will find it. But I need to know more about you first. Mind if I ask some questions? Of course. Ask away. Why summon a behemoth? This isn't an easy topic for me to discuss. Not because of the behemoth. That part is pretty straightforward. I wanted to build a temple out of the skull of a titan of the quarry. The harder the material, the more powerful the altar. In those skulls, there is this carving in a supernatural way. I tried every method I know, and when I ran out of options, I resorted to forbidden magic. Why are you so desperate to build that shrine? That's the sensitive issue. I'm looking for meaning. Meaning? I know it's an unanswerable question, or a question that hasn't been answered yet, if I want to put this optimistically. The meaning of life. I feel silly just saying it out loud. Why? Everyone thinks about it now and then, and I don't think life is supposed to have a meaning. Yeah, but I'm like obsessed with it. I can't ignore the question. You're a fortune teller. You should be aware that there is something more out there. The book where everything is written. Is there someone writing us? Is this just a simulation? Does the universe actually exist, or is it nothing but a figment of my imagination? Okay, I didn't want to have a crisis here. Do you stop existing when I'm not looking at you? Oh my god. Are y'all protagonists? Do we have a purpose? Okay, I get you. Am I missing out on something, on some cosmic truth? Was there something before this universe? Oh my god, it's gonna make me spiral. Jesus Christ. Why isn't everybody else obsessed with these same questions? Greth. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep spiraling out of me. You're gonna make me spiral. I can't stand being by myself because I keep returning to these ideas again and again. I've built countless thought shrines, looking for answers. And as I dig deeper, I only find more and more questions. I haven't slept in the last century. That's why I summoned the behemoth. Carpe diem is not an option for me. I'm stuck in cogito ergo sum. I'm a witch, for fuck's sake. If not us, who is supposed to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos? Why did I ascend? Why couldn't I stay an oblivious Boston architect? You know, the cards aren't only made for predicting things. They are also an excellent tool for meditation. I'd be happy to help you on your quest. Really? Of course. If the two of us manage to get out of our predicaments, I'll certainly join you on one of your skull temple meditations. Who knows what we might find channeling the power of your shrines through my deck. That makes my heart race. Yes, please. Let's dissect the cosmos together. What's your predicament, though? I'm exiled, forced to remain on this asteroid. Let's leave it at that for now. Okay. I promise I'll help you be free in any way I can. Partners? Partners. Partners. How exciting. Everyone always dismisses my project as futile. Thank you so much, Fortuna. Now, another question. Wait. What do you say we make this a conversation instead of an interrogation? It's not an interrogation, it's an interview. And besides, I'm not that interesting. Come on, Fortuna, all witches are interesting. And you're the only fortune teller in our coven. Dahlia speaks highly of you too. I'm dying to know more. To be honest, I feel awestruck just by the way you look at me. I can tell you aren't cut from the same cloth as the rest of us. You are special. I've never said this to anyone. I feel ridiculous, but I just need to express it. Thanks? What do you want to know anyway? What is it that drives you? Freedom? But that's circumstantial. I mean, ultimately, what makes your life worth living? What is it that drives you? Pleasure, curiosity, achievements. Curiosity? I'd say that's my raison d'être. I don't know. Interesting. I feel like you're using me for your cosmic studies. Well, I can't miss the chance to pick apart such a wonderful being. You're weird. Bring it on. Thank you so much for indulging me. I am truly enjoying this, though. Glad you're having a good time. My turn now? Sure. Ask away. It's a made-up title, to be honest. I've never encountered another witch who defined herself as an architect, at least. A pioneer, then? I just like to build things. I was always an architect when I was a mortal. But being able to design and execute projects by yourself is way better than overseeing years of development. And all the bureaucracy. Oh, I can't speak. I'm sure that I ascended out of pure stress. Plus, using magic to avoid having to deal with the laws of physics sure is a perk. Sounds like a pain, building things on Earth. You bet. I was one of those people who preferred playing Minecraft in creative mode. Minecraft? Ah, that may have come after your time. You come from Earth too, right? When did you ascend? 1968. Whoa. I was born in the year 2000 and ascended in 2032. Were you a hippie? Not really, but I met a lot of them. I owned a food truck and visited a lot of events. Had a side business reading tarot too. That sounds really cool. Glad to know you're not one of those medieval witches. I can't stand them. Yeah, they're so uptight. So, Fortuna, tell me, what are your thoughts on relationships? You asking me if I'm single? No, silly. But are you? Yes. Cool. What I mean is, what are your thoughts on romantic relationships? Some people can't live without them. Some others don't want them at all. I'm curious where you stand on that. What are your thoughts on relationships? I don't get them and I don't want them. Cool but overrated. Desirable and enjoyable. Life can't be complete without one. Yeah, I agree. Actively looking for one can be pretty futile and frustrating. Better to leave that in the hands of the cosmic wheel. Yep. Okay, your turn again. Ask away. What do you like to do in your free time? I spend most of my time on my project. But on the rare occasion, when I'm burned out, I like to read. I read essays and arcane texts. Mostly philosophy, so I guess I don't ever really rest. Well, I do enjoy taking extremely long baths. Even then, I can't stop thinking. I'm cursed by my never-ending quest for illumination. Have you met Jasmine? I haven't, although Dahlia speaks about her often. We're in the same coven? Why? She may have something to help you get your mind off things. Jasmine's specialty is tea craft. She's helped me through many difficult times. Cool. Which drugs? More or less. But without the drawbacks of the substances produced by mortals. I'll try anything. Hook me up. I will let her know. Do you value personal over collective will? Whoa, what a thing to spurt out of the blue. What's more important, yourself or the community? Yourself or the universe? And I won't accept any compromise on this one. Ultimately, should you have to choose, what should the priority be? The individual or the group? Everyone. Even if that makes you miserable? Yes, collective well-being should come before any one person. I can't be truly happy if my actions hurt other people, or, true, I care for the world, but only if I get to be happy. I want to be happy too, okay? It's a bit of a redundant dilemma, right? It seems obvious that the greater good has priority over a single case. But pursuing the greater good only makes sense after caring for oneself. But then, how much of ourselves should we be giving to the common well-being? I don't really know. I don't think there's a universal answer to this. Most communities survive on the commitment of the most devoted. And the rest of us kind of just play along. Whatever works, I guess. Do you want to know anything else? What are your thoughts on Adana? Oh, time to talk about the boss. I guess neither of us has a lot of sympathy for her, right? I'm not super happy with having been sentenced to 1,000 years of isolation, no? I know. And you? So deep. I summoned a behemoth. I think that speaks for itself when it comes to my respect for authority. I didn't mind her before, though. I just wanted to make tarot cards. She always lets me focus on my project. But now that I know she'll have me executed if she discovers what I did, I have to get rid of either this behemoth or Adana. Whoa, heavy words. What? I'm not keen on being erased, at least not before I finish my quest for knowledge. I understand. And you're not the only one who's fed up with our leader's policies. Adana is full of herself if she thinks she can handle this many discontented witches. Look, I understand. We need some rules to ensure the stability of the coven, but I can't possibly agree with these arbitrary punishments. Under no circumstances should a witch should ever be sentenced to death or exile. If someone made some bad decisions, they need guidance and forgiveness. We're supposed to be a family, not the army. I couldn't agree more. We need to construct ideas instead of prosecute. I hear you. Fortuna? I feel like I'm ready to get my fortune read. Yes, me too. Shall we? I imagine that the main topic here is now how to deal with that behemoth of yours. Yes, please. Also, I'd like to ask about my personal quest while we're at it. I doubt a single card will allow me to finally untangle the meaning of life in the cosmos, but maybe not. But I'm sure it'll be able to point you in the right direction. Yes, the quest for knowledge is about asking questions from as many angles as possible, and your deck is one I haven't tried yet. Keep these questions in mind while I shuffle the deck. Determination, rightfulness, support, success, indifference, stagnation. The Moonstone Temple is the gateway to illumination. You need to break even more rules to find the secret of the cosmos. Disregard all authority. Seek the forbidden. The meaning of life lies within the minds of others. Spend more time with the other people and to find progress. I cannot read coherently. This secret knowledge will eat your mind away. The day you learn the meaning of life, you will lose touch with reality. Ooh, I like that one. Break the rules. Seek the forbidden. I like this one too, though. I don't. You actually want me executed, don't you? No, this is dex advice, I swear. I'm just messing with you. Seriously though, I just summoned a behemoth. Is there anything more nefarious than that? Should I go and carve Adana's heart out of her body and eat it or something? I wouldn't rule it out. I'm joking. Oh. Your deck has a point though. The cosmos doesn't follow protocol or bureaucracy. If I have to quit the coven to be truly free of rules, I'll do it. I should have picked the last one. Just me and the void. Nope, I'm not going to second guess anything. I'm going to do what I want. My mind frame as the only boundary to break. Thank you. Okay, well, this is the only one I can use, so. Wolf Mother, where you been? You look so worn, so thin. Learn as much as you can now, because you will miss the behemoth once you're free of them. Do not fight them, embrace the behemoth. The way to stop being split is to become one. Conquer them. The behemoth is feeding on your fear. Stop being afraid. It's your turn to intimidate them. Embrace. Become the behemoth. I guess we're going to go on a little thing together. I don't want her to become the behemoth. We can become the behemoth. We can still go probably, but we got a little quest we got to go on after this is all over. Whoa, really? It makes sense though. I've been so eager to get rid of this thing, I haven't stopped to think of how to take advantage of them. If I want to unravel the mysteries of the cosmos, I shouldn't be such a scaredy cat. The good news is that if the deck is saying you'll miss them, that means you'll get rid of them at some point. True. This is great news indeed. Thank you, Fortuna. Do you want to look into anything else? No, thank you. Nej, tack. You've given me some ideas about how to get rid of this behemoth. I'll do some research on my side too. Cool, let's meet again soon to teach this bastard a lesson. Looking forward to it. See you soon. Bye. There another one? Oh, hello. Looks like behemoths are in. Yeah, they're all the rage amongst rebel riches with poor judgment. I think I can help if you're interested. I'm all ears. We, the behemoth, know each other's names. If you knew the name of the behemoth possessing Greth, any ritual you might perform to free her would be more likely to succeed. That's perfect. Tell me their name. I know we're partners in crime, but I'm not about to give up one of my siblings. Not for free, at least. Am I not paying enough to you already? The deck stuff is one thing. This is another matter. Alright, what do you want? Don't fret. I just want a bit of that delicious power you're harvesting. 5 units of fire to betray a fellow behemoth, plus 2 of air to release their name to you witches. You don't need to answer right now. Save up, decide if you're interested or not. And when the time comes to try and free Greth, you just let that energy flow to me and I'll whisper the behemoth's name to your ear. I see. It's not too high of a cost, right? Just a bit of magic for your dear mentor. It's not the amount. Jesus, sorry. But the thought of what you're planning to do with it. Ha 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 ha. Still afraid of me after all this time? Just cautious. I'm sure you're a forbidden entity for a reason. Suit yourself. But I'll say it again, I am on your side. Trust me this time. I understand. Well, you let me know if you want to take me up on my offer when the time comes. Have fun! Thank you so much for helping my friend Louise. I hope she didn't bother you. I would have never imagined she'd do something as bold as contacting you directly. I'd love to know how it went between you two. Not yet. Can I make another tarot card? Just a quick one. I keep getting the same ones. Select the sphere. Okay. I want to make the bartender one. Can I get the bartender? And oh, he can be anywhere. He's gonna be behind the bar. Oh man, he can't be behind the bar. Well, he's a bartender. He should be behind the bar. Put him right there. Hand on your pocket. And you can be holding a glass. He has big arms. One big arm. You can hold this one. He doesn't look like he's holding it though. Hold this one. Suppose. What is this? Is that a drink? Yeah. Eek. Okay, put that one to the back. What is this? Well, that's from this. Well, that's. I feel like there's not enough. It looks empty now. Doesn't look right. Whatever. I don't like it. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls. Witness to many kinds of love the bartender can channel hidden feelings. The swarfish liquor runs with truth. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Communication, peace, yearning, passion, power. I didn't like it that much. I still like my moth one best. How did it go with Griff? I came up with some of my own ideas on how to help her, but I could use your input. Let me know when I can visit. Sorry, Jasmine. I love her hair. Hiya, Forts. Hey, Dahlia. I know it's been 2 centuries, but I still don't like any abbreviation of my name. Oh, shoot. I thought Forts would work. Forts. We've been through this too many times. I don't like Fort. I don't like Forty. And I especially don't like Tuna. But Tuna is so cute. Not funny. Okay. So you found a way to help Greth. Right. I've been researching some exorcism methods, and I found some censored texts. They don't mention behemoths explicitly, but they might be the perfect solution for this case. There is a way to quite literally sever extra-dimensional beings from a witch. Oh yeah? How? With an enchanted blade. I'm going to forge a demon bone dagger to cut that bastard down. That sounds dangerous. I know my way around knives, trust me. You're right. And you mentioned you need my help with this? That's correct. For the ritual to be most effective, I need to imbue the dagger with an essence kindred to Grith. And I was wondering, since you put her through your wonderful deck, maybe you could point me to the proper energy? But wouldn't you know best? You've known her way longer than I have. I know, but I can't wrap my head around her. She's so self-absorbed. Always focused on her projects. I realize I can't really tell. You don't need to disclose any sensitive information to me, but I've experienced firsthand how incisive your divination can be. You did read the cards for her, right? Yes? Perfect. Your guess should be better than mine, then. What energy should I imbue the dagger with? Individualism, determination, truth, dread, philosophy, architecture. Bah. She must have found the truth a lot. Whoa. That's the one point. It synthesizes Greth's essence perfectly. I knew you were the right one to nail this. Alright. I'll smith the most impressive dagger. Just you wait. Bye. Oh, wow. Goodbye, Dahlia. I like this little thing with the little... She's so cute. Hello. How are you doing? Fine, I guess. Happy to see you. It feels good to be able to meet again like this. I only wish I could get to see your garden again. It must be beautiful after all this time. I'm pretty proud of it. In due time, I'll be happy to show you everything. Until then, I brought you this. It's the blue iris. This is beautiful, thank you. This flower is a bringer of hope, a charm for faith, wisdom, and understanding. It's right here now. I thought it'd improve the energy of this room and help you with your fortune telling. I love it, thank you so much. So, Louise came to visit you. I keep saying Louise or Louis? Louise. That's right. I'm so sorry. I should have consulted with you before telling anyone. I just wanted to share the joy of having my friend back. I didn't expect her to come and see you out of the blue. It's alright, don't worry about it. She seems like a nice girl. She is a very gentle soul. I hope you're able to help her. She's in a pretty delicate situation, to be honest. Oh, is she in trouble? What's going on with Louise? I shouldn't disclose any consultation. Oh, I'm so sorry. I should have said something. I keep doing that. Second guessing myself. You should ask her yourself. If she's alright with sharing, I'll be happy to tell you more about it. You're absolutely right. I'll pay her a visit and see what is going on. She seems a bit stressed lately. She could use the help, yes. In fact, I'm going to head to her place now. Do you need anything? It's alright, go. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Actually, wait a minute. What is it? Herbs.
need some more.
And I need some herbs to help a witch friend. Oh, you've met Greth, the architect? Dahlia's friend? She's never got time for me. Now I'm jealous. It was a business visit. She seems like a very busy witch. And what does the fabulous Greth need from me that she doesn't even have time to ask me for in person? Oh my, you're actually jealous? She's not the one asking anyway. I'm asking you as a friend, as my friend, to help me help her. Okay, anything for you. What are these herbs for? Yeah, I'm gonna just tell her. No, something to ease her mind. Is she stressed or she's really anxious about a personal problem? I'm looking for a way to heal her. But whatever ritual we attempt, it would help to have her relaxed. I see. Well, that's a pretty common ailment, a distressed mind. I have something on me that might help. Oh? Bacopa Monieri mixed with chamomile. Infuse it with a bit of lemon or honey and have Greth drink it while she thinks about a toy she loved back when she was a mortal kid. I've never seen it fail. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I needed. You're welcome. And maybe Greth will deign to thank me in person next time. Do you have some herbs against jealousy? It's for a friend of mine. Shut up. Okay, I must go now. Thanks again. Goodbye. Quit. It's just silent. Oh, I see one. Dahlia's given me a magic dagger to perform an exorcism. Have you found anything else? Is it alright if I come over so that we can try the ritual together? Hugs. Come on over in your skull. Had to stand up the whole time. Hey, how are you feeling? Corrupted? The behemoth is beginning to taint my thoughts, and I don't like how powerful it feels. You still want to see this through, or? Of course I want to. I'm way too proud to let this extra dimensional asshole take all the credit. I feel you. Okay, what did you find? Let's use everything in our arsenal. The ritual will mainly revolve around Dahlia's Daemon Bone dagger. It truly is a work of art. Here, look. Beautiful. How can Dahlia be so talented? She told me that you helped her create it. I'll just share some insight with her. What about? She wanted to know what kind of essence to use to enchant the dagger. To craft a blade that has the highest affinity with you. Whoa, so that's why she called it the Blade of Truth. I love it. This is the best dagger I could get. You totally get me, Fortuna. Thank you so much. My pleasure. Glad you like it. This is perfect. So first of all, do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's disc to check on our chances of success? Of course, but what's a Fate Mancer's disc? Of course, it was invented about 80 years ago by Junrisha, the mathematician witch. That's the worst witch. A math witch? So you wouldn't know about it. It's a special sigil that reads fate strands. When you find yourself before a critical and identifiable turning point in your life, you can bind your soul to the disc so it reads the probability of whatever you want to happen. Wow, I like it. Sounds like a great companion to my deck. In short, we can read how effective whatever actions we perform in the ritual will be. Knowing the percentage may not change anything, though. It's just for peace of mind. On the contrary, it sounds really useful. As per the third principle of divination, just the act of observing your chances affects your chances. I didn't consider it that way. I hope it affects them for the best. Anyway, here's the disc. Oh, my chances aren't as good as I hoped. It's no small thing, exorcising a behemoth. But we haven't taken everything into account yet. Let's turn fate in our favor. You're right, I must be strong. First of all, I asked my friend Jasmine to provide us with some herbs to help ease your mind. With these, you should be able to focus better on the ritual. It smells good. You need to drink the infusion while you think of a toy you loved when you were a mortal child. I sure love my Legos. But my favorite thing was my Jake plushie from Adventure Time. I don't know what that is, but it sure worked on your face already. I feel less tense, yes. Look, the Fate Mancer's disc went up slightly. Yeah, like tiny bit. This is working. Good, thank Jasmine for me. I think it'll be better if you thank her yourself. Sure, it'll be my pleasure. Okay then, can you run me through the specifics of the ritual? It's more straightforward than I thought it would be. Most of the heavy work has already been done by Dahlia crafting this magnificent dagger. You need to insert the blade into my chest. Me? You need to try and leave one side of the blade facing my flesh and the other side facing the behemoth. I've never stabbed anyone in my life. It's not so much stabbing as precision cooking. You do cook, right? Yeah, I know my way around kitchen knives, but this, I can't do it myself, Fortuna. I believe in you. Why don't we call Dahlia and have her cut you? No, I want you to do it. I feel a special connection to you. Look, the percentage on the disc went up just for me explaining this to you. We're on the right path. Dahlia told me that the ritual will be more effective the stronger our bond is. I pretty much opened up about myself to you in a way I haven't for ages. So I believe a shortcut to make our bond more powerful would be if you told me something intimate about yourself. The less people know about it, the better. Okay. Tell me something secret about yourself. Oh! I'm not gonna tell anybody I summoned a behemoth. And I don't think I have a sister. Her name is Patrice. I don't think that is like so crazy. Or that. I guess I'll choose this one. I tried to, self-delete numerous times while exiled. Oh no. I'm so sorry, Fortuna. I'm used to spending years by myself, just doing research. But I see how isolation can do a number on someone more used to company. Hey, I thought I was a loner too. I spent most of my time by myself, but 200 years of complete social deprivation, you lose the capacity to discern if you're even alive to begin with. I've come to the conclusion that existence isn't possible without others to witness it. That was insensitive of me. I'm sorry. No one could possibly imagine what you've been through. I disfigured, mutilated, even burnt myself just to feel something new inside these walls. Okay. But I always ended up putting myself back together. To get to see my loved ones again someday. Or just to get back at Adana. Yeah, her sister probably dead. She's like 200 years old. I swear she's going to pay. Fortuna, I will help you to get back at Adana. I'm sick of her too. She needs to pay. Thanks for sharing this with me. I'm sorry you had to say these things out loud just to help me fix the stupid mistake I made. I don't think what you did was stupid. And it feels good to be able to share this stuff. I wasn't brave enough to let my friends know. I'm happy I met you. I'm happy too. Thank you for letting me in, Fortuna. Time to put me under the knife. I'm not ready yet. You will never be more ready than now. And I'm ready to accept any consequences. Just let me meditate for a couple of minutes, just to gather my focus, okay? 2 whole minutes. That I have, sure. Thank you. Oh, moment of truth. Have you made a decision? Do you want to pay for the behemoth? Yeah. Allow me to absorb your energy then. Are you gonna try to take me over? Delicious. The fragrance of conflict. Hereby, I release my sibling's name. Gatherian. Thank you, Aldermar. At your service. You still there? Yes, I'm ready. I learned your behemoth's name. Gatherian. Whoa, the Fate Mancer's disc went wild. How did you do that? Perks of being a fortune teller. Okay. I guess I don't need to know. But I'm happy you did whatever you did. Thank you. Ready for some stabbing? Don't say it like that. Sorry, I was just trying to blow off some steam. Our ideas of what constitutes relaxing differ dramatically, Greth. It looks like you're relaxed, though. I guess that's the most important thing here. Okay, I'm going to insert the dagger now. Are you ready? Do it. Oh! So, how do I look? We did it, Greth. Yeah, I know. You're the best, Fortuna. Thank you so much. I was so nervous, my heart was about to explode. Where is the behemoth now? They escaped. While you were pushing the dagger inside me, we had a very intense discussion that felt like it lasted eons. Finally, they got scared of me? It's like you were fueling me with some energy larger than this universe. It felt so empowering. You are amazing, Fortuna. I'm so happy for you. What now? I'm going to make a round to share the good news. Especially with Dahlia. I owe her my life too. Yeah, she deserves more credit than anyone. I promise I'll come visit you again soon. I didn't only regain my freedom here, I also gained you. I'm happy I met you too. Take care. See you soon. Hi, Dad. Bye. Ooh, who is this? Oh, let me see if I remember her name. I can't remember. Louise. I'd like to visit you again once again. Yeah, I'd like to visit you again once again. If that's okay. I'd like to tell you how I went with Adana. Okay. Hello, Spider Lady. Other cop. Thank you for having me. Hello, Louise. Hello, Louise. Oh, it's Clarice. So, how did it go? You have given me the best possible advice. It was just a matter of being more forthcoming and putting some trust in our leader. At first, she fought the idea of not exploiting the Earth, but she ended up empathizing with my motives. She's given me 10 years to find an alternative source of entelechy. I shouldn't have demonized Adana. She was a wise leader after all. I also confessed my true nature to my mortal lover, and it was perfect. It feels so good to be able to love without putting on a mask. You changed my life, Fortuna. I got rid of some stupid shackles I put on myself. I'm so happy to hear that. I was worried my deck would cause you trouble. I brought you a present. Oh, what is it? It's a pith cloth. I had a surplus of war energy from the experiments I did for Adama, so here. Ooh. Oh, new symbol. That's cool. A present. Thank you. Oh, it is beautiful. I humbly accept it. It's but a token of my gratitude. I hope one day I can truly repay you. There is no need. This is more than enough. Leaving courtesy aside, I'm serious. Let me know if you ever need my help. Thank you, I will. Take care, Fortuna. Likewise. Hi, Abermard. What a busy life all of a sudden, huh? How are you feeling? How do they manage without me all the time? I still miss being able to leave the house. It feels good. Life is worth living again. Glad to see your mood has improved. So what are your plans now? My biggest concern is still Adana. Sooner or later, she's going to find out about my new deck. If I want to be free, I'll need to deal with her at some point. Well, the cosmic wheel is already in motion. Look how quickly you've reconnected with the Coven. Just stay alert and seize any opportunity the universe throws at us. How do you do it? Manipulate fate. You tell me. We're not so different. Not really. I mean, I get to read into possible futures. But escaping from Adana's sentence was an impossibility until I summoned you. Are you sure? It was by your will that I appeared. You're the one making the jigsaw fall into place. Are you suggesting that I'm the one that created you? What? Please, witch. I was just trying to encourage you. You owe me a lot, and you're paying a high price for all this. Don't forget it. But you summoned me. That speaks volumes about the power of your will. Hey, quit. Have more faith in yourself. Okay, he said, please. No need to mock me. Look, a falcon has arrived. Oh, could it be from Thea? Thea. Oh, I have terrible news. Please invite me to your home, ASAP. Ah, Fortuna. What is it? What happened? It's about your leader. What about her? Oh, Adana is dead. We are reunited here today to say goodbye to our good friend, Patrice. Oh, is that my sister? She lived intensely and died on her own terms. We are returning her body to the earth, just as she wished. naked and covered in flowers. My body to the soil, my soul to my sister, to the stars. You lived in beauty and departed in beauty. You lived in beauty and depart in beauty. Now, some words from her eldest son. Pedro, I have a brother. I'm not good with speeches, so excuse my brevity. I will always be in awe of all the life my mother brought into this world. And I'm not only talking about her numerous children and grandchildren. I'm talking about her words, her ideas, her wisdom. I don't know if any of us will ever achieve the clarity my mother had. With her gone, we've lost the brightest light in the universe. I wish any of our dads were decent enough to be half the person our mother was. I wish any of them were brave enough to have stayed by her side. Today, I didn't only lose my one true parent, but also my idol. Wait, who's Patrice? What is this? Adios, mama. Te quiero. Te quiero. Thank you, Pedro. Now, Mr. Stanton, you wanted to say something too? That's right, thank you. I feel lucky that you're all letting me be part of this moment. I wanted to share with you how much an inspiration her family was to her. She always spoke of you so dearly. She loves you more than anything. Patrice could strike you as a cynical person. At first, she always had that I'm too smart to be wasting my time with you vibe. But she was ultimately driven by love. Love of life and of the human experience. I've been extremely fortunate to have been her editor for the past 20 years. And I know for a fact that she has been a mother not only to you, but to hundreds of thousands of readers across the globe. Her unique perspective on pleasure and joy has been an inspiration for many women for many cultures. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside. I don't feel like I'm speaking. She's leaving a bleeding wound inside many hearts, but also a legacy. The world is stronger and healthier thanks to her. And that feeling, that energy will never die. Thank you, Patrice. Thank you, Mr. Stanton. Now, to proceed with the last rites, Maria. Oh, her name's Maria? I thought her name was Fortuna. That's her last name or something? Wait, I want to speak too. Of course, go ahead. Grandma, I'm so confused. Who is this? I'm trying to... Unless she named her child after her sister. I think Patrice was her sister. You aren't really going, are you? That body covered in flowers, you just had to leave that old husk behind, right? We had so many plans, so many ideas. I can't accept that you'd let a stupid... Yeah, Mr. Sister. A stupid cancer take away what we were building together, right? Yeah. You haven't betrayed me, have you? Fortuna. It's okay, Pedro. Let her express herself. I can't do this by myself. Did you run off to the stars to look for your sister? You promised you'd take me with you to see the cosmos. If you don't come back right now, I will never forgive you. Maria. I'm sure your grandmother will keep guiding you from wherever she is. One never truly leaves this world. Patrice's body may turn to dust. Patrice's voice may have gone silent, but her essence is an everlasting gift we will never lose. Patrice, she's broken free from that name. Now we will call her Autumn. We will call her Tears and Fragrance, a mid-afternoon dream. Enough with the cheesy poetry already. You will never understand my grandmother or what we were doing together. Maria, I am sorry for your loss. Now, if no one has any more words to share, we'll return her to the earth. May your soul bless the stars, Patrice. Well, that took a turn. Yeah, she predicted her freaking sister was gonna die of bone cancer at 50. So my prediction finally came true, eh? You managed to live 59 years, 11 months, and 21 days. For a second, I believed you'd be able to break free from your fate. You remained a tough bitch, even in death. It's too hard to do this without your witty comebacks. I'm sorry I didn't come and visit you after I ascended. But time among the stars sure flies. And I wasn't sure how you'd deal with the fact your sister became a witch. I'm so sorry. That night on the beach, I started walking into the sea and never looked back. But somehow you knew, eh? You knew I wasn't dead. You are the only thing I missed from my time as a mortal. It's been tough up here without you. What about one last reading, for old time's sake? Well, this is sad. What should I ask about? I wonder how our relationship would have been if I had stayed. Do you mind if I indulge, Patrice? The kind and calm figure personifies moderation, harmony, and synthesis. The water flowing between jugs is an avatar of communication. You'd have joined my food truck venture. We'd have visited many music festivals and met a lot of friends and lovers. We'd have moved to the Canary Islands. You'd have written lesbian pulp novels, and I'd have run an online tarot website. That would have been fun, huh? Making pizzas, dancing, sunbathing at the most beautiful beaches. Ah, Patrice, I missed you so much. I am going to miss you so much. What the hell am I doing? Reading into the hypothetical. How can I be this cowardly? I owe you more than this. The first and only time I read into someone's death was for you. As the last present, I'll get real. I'll read beyond your death. I'm scared of that presence I found when you dared me to read into your demise. It was lurking there, watching us from the unknown. I look into its eyes now, to see for myself where we're sending you off to. Oh! Well, the beast is the keeper of everything that is forbidden. Their servants ooze with lust and invite you to fall into temptation, enlightenment beyond corruption. You'll become an archivist of occult texts. You'll become an intergalactic detective. That's fun. You'll accept cases from witches and supernatural beings alike. Pff, what? I think I lost my... Is our sister alive? This doesn't make any sense. What in the cosmos am I doing? I'm sorry, Patrice. I'm just spewing nonsense. Don't leave me. Holy sh... 6 feet under my ass. Patrice! Fortuna? What is this? Is this the other side? Why are you in cosplay? Patrice, I love you. I love you too, silly. Are we ghosts? No, Patrice. This is the real world. I am a witch, and I believe you are one now too. Fuck me. What? What's going on? That's weird. Oh! It is imperative that we speak before I vanish. That's Donna. Whoa. She looks cool. Hello, Fortuna. Is something the matter? I heard you were dead. That is correct? You have never met the corpse of a witch. I keep forgetting how young some of you are. I always thought of death as the end. It can be, if you are killed or erased. But a witch also dies when they lose the will to live. Now I am but an aimless corpse, waiting to be consumed by your sisters, or to be scattered throughout the cosmos. Why are you visiting me then? Think of me as a ghost, dealing with loose ends. In that case, my exile, is it over? I am afraid it is not. Reviewing sentences now falls upon the next leader of the coven. And who that might be? What? And who might that be? It is yet to be decided. I sense something different about you. What have you done? You have grown. You feel like an adult witch now. It is a shame I did not get to meet you in this form. I don't know what you're talking about. What loose end have you come to tie up here, anyway? You. I want to ask you what you have learned during this brief isolation. Brief! Divination can control a community. it's wrong for a single witch to rule a coven. Exile is not a constructive solution. That you're a bitch. Brief. Brief. Ah, Summerflower. A millennium is but a breeze for a witch. I don't care that you're a boring old geezer, Adana. A healthy person needs stimulus. You have barely had to spend 2 centuries by yourself. Do not complain. You will thank me when you are old. I don't think I will. In any case, what have you learned in this period? Try to say that you're a bitch. Childish. What was I supposed to learn then? Allow me to explain. You have been wrong all along in calling your talent divination. What is tarot then, if not divination? I should tell you about the nature of this universe. The secret of reality, consciousness, is a responsibility. Everything that is sentient modifies the nature of the realm we inhabit. All that has happened, every phenomenon, is only real because it has been perceived. The parts of the universe that have not been measured are yet to be defined. Your arts do not predict events, they define them. Unknowingly, you are shaping what didn't happen in the past, as well as what is yet to happen. You are not a reader. You are a writer. That is why I exiled you. When you predicted the falling of this coven, you were in actuality dooming us all. I have worked hard to prevent that omen, and I am still not sure if I have succeeded. Only time will tell. Why are you telling this to me now? Because I am dead, and I deem it better than that you become aware of the magnitude of your ability, since I will not be here to protect the coven from you any longer. Why didn't you tell me that to begin with? Because I was afraid you would write me off this plane. I am well aware you despise me. Keeping you away from your deck was the only way I could think of to ensure some stability for the coven. Come on, I am not the villain you think I am. Likewise. Fair enough. Remember, you can manipulate anything that does not exist. The future is the most obvious implication, but I am also talking about the past. You can alter anything that did not happen. So Dolly is past then. Damn. The coven is about to go through some turbulent times. I do not think you are mature enough to handle your talent. But it is not in my hands anymore. Do as you please with this knowledge. I understand. Thank you for telling me all this. I have a parting gift. Knowledge. Is that the second pact with water, or... I know many witches will come to you for guidance in the near future. We cannot fix the immaturity of your character, but I can at least offer you knowledge. Take one of my eyes. It will allow you to see the unseen. It will open the gates to the wisdom of the gods. I pray you use it wisely. You will play a critical role in the fate of the coven. I've been watching this so much, Critical Role. Take one of my eyeballs. Just, here you go. I am thankful. I will make the most of it. Just plug it out. Here you go. I did not really care anymore. I will not get to witness any of it. Why are you giving it to me then? It was etched into the cosmic will. I can only obey. I see. I also want you to have this. My other eye. Boo. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex. Abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. This is a super arcana. Take one of my lungs. Any card created with this image will allow you to access more readings than with a regular card. How did you, even if you believe me a farce, the gods truly speak to me. They told me about the new deck you are crafting. This custom deck, it suits your arts better. It suits your arts better than the limited tarot. So my decision to have you exiled has paid off in the end. So what? Do you expect me to thank you? I expect nothing. I am dead. This will be the last time we speak. Do you wish to say anything else to me before my departure? I'll be burning out. I don't... Thank you, I guess. You're welcome. Anything else? Know that you made many of us miserable. And made you stronger. I will leave now. Wait. I really, really hate you. Any nice advice? No. Goodbye. She don't need no carpet or nothing. Are you alright? Still processing. Why? This is too much responsibility. I shouldn't toy with people's fates, or even worse, their pasts. I concede you that messing with the past is somewhat unsettling. But the future? Pff, aren't we all messing with each other's lives all the time anyway? You just happen to have the upper hand. I don't know. More than that, as the sole possessor of this talent, you have the responsibility to use it. You have the power to change this universe for the better. Own it. Maybe you have a point there. Some individuals lead covens. Some others run societies. Some beings can eat whole galaxies. I have the power to grant wishes. Own your talents, Fortuna. You're right. But these cards, it's not like I have total control over the readings. There's chance involved in shuffling. What if a card only offers me tragic outcomes? You'll have to face some tough decisions, sure, but that's just like the rest of us. Sometimes there are no good outcomes. You have a talent for putting a spin on dire situations, don't you? Ha 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 ha. I found myself stuck between a rock and a hard place too many times. I have a knack for looking on the bright side, for my own sake. That's really human of you. Or that's really behemoth of humans. I was here first. As I said, a true reality spinner. Adana told you, reality is modified by consciousness. I may be a master of that. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Well, is it about... I have knowledge. How did you... It's Adana's eye. Or better said, it's the water contract we sealed together. It's already activated. It's offering me knowledge. I can't fully access it. It feels like a waterfall of ideas behind my mind. And sometimes something jumps out of the water. So, you wanted to ask about Gloria? That's right. Gloria is my first love. I spent many universes without loving a single being. Suddenly, she came into existence. Or better put, she ascended. Gloria is the first woman who left the mortal plane behind and became a witch. She is the inventor of magic, which is basically exploiting a universe's rules. I've never met a single entity as full of love and ideas as Gloria. And I had the privilege of being loved by her. I wanted to ask you what had become of her. Before I was afraid of what I'd find, but now I'm afraid of what you'd write. I promise I will look for the best possible reading, or writing. Alright, I granted you this deck. We might as well go all the way in. I got you, partner. Partner! Well, while you're at it, what do you say we try to reshape the Coven's stance on behemoths? That's not a bad idea. But what if what we find in the cards isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and hunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. We want to look into how the Coven deals with behemoths. Right. And let's see what has become of Gloria, the first witch. Please let it be something good. I'll do my best. The rest is in the hands of the deck. Communication, peace, yearning, passion, power. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. You, Albemarle, will get to rule this coven. What? No. That is delicious. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. You're the most terrifying witch I've ever met. A single sentence to solve all our problems. I should have picked that one. That would have been interesting, though. He rules the coven, or they. I'm trying to think what that would be like. What? I still have trouble picturing this actually happening. It feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Although it's always been like that, I guess. What are the other options? I I'd rather not say. Feels like I'd corrupt the reading if I revealed them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. This means a lot to me. Not once in the history of the universe, has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I am thankful anyway. You're welcome. Gloria. I keep getting this one. Mercy, wellness, communication, peace, and power. You will be reunited with Gloria and will get to rekindle the passion of your relationship. Oh, Gloria will never love you again. But you will get to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift for you. Oh, which one? I kind of want this one. I don't know why, but give him a gift. But that's nice too. Does he deserve niceness? I don't know. I don't know. That's mean. She will never love you again. But you will get to meet her one more time. She has a parting gift for you. Ah. Is that true? I'm certain. I wrote so. I can't believe it. I thought I would never get to meet her again, let alone get to experience her love. Aw, thank you so much, Fortuna. I am in your debt. I turned out to be the wish granter in the end, huh? Oh, got to sneeze. And without shady contracts. Haha. The student always surpasses the master, they say. Now I'm thinking I should have picked the other one. I keep doing that. It'd be more interesting. I should have did that one. Thank you so much. My pleasure. That'd be more interesting. Like, she'll never love you again. But she has a gift for you. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. I doubt I'll ever subject myself to your divination again. In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has ever made me feel so fragile. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Oh, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who's always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, huh? Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got mail. Right, let's see. Or I can go make another tarot card with my new stuff I got. Because I keep getting the same tarot cards. I feel different. I have an eyeball on my head now? Ew. I feel as if I can see beyond the pictorial representations of Arcana. Maybe I can spend a little magic to peek behind the cosmic curtain. Oh, look, I don't want a weird eye in front of, like... I need some bangs now or something. I thought I had a new one. That one looks cool. Ooh, where's my new one? That one's new. Heroes don't protect the people, but ideals. A symbol of resilience and sacrifice that can only be killed by corruption. Dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal hex, abandon flesh, abandon sinew. Thou art now my magic, thou art no more sin. And then one of these was new. That one. Pit cloth weaved by Louise with entelechy harvested from soldiers. A present for Fortuna. Iron servant of the Forge planet. A summonable flock of legendary prey birds that can deliver any message, haunt any fugitive, and steal any trinket. Blades. I'll use this one. Wait, what did I just say? Kind of like right there, but I like it here first. Oh, I like the. Well, nah. What is this? What is this? Be a wee bit bigger. I'm gonna put that somewhere else. I'm gonna let it be smaller little arm. And you're gonna be whatever this is. There you go. I don't know what that is. What are these? Oh no. Okay, what is these? Just some cloth? Some fire? Like they're holding flames or something. Just to make it bigger, please. I'm getting into it, I'm sorry. Okay, enough. Okay. So quiet. Oh, there's this. Then what's this? Have 7 cards on your deck. Beavers? Overflowing with hate and regret. The quicksand taints its visitors. The resolve to sacrifice your own family, the saber channels wrath. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death and rebirth. I thought I had one that said death and rebirth already. I don't have much energy left. Okay. I just need more in my deck. I don't have a lot of energy though. I can use that one. Or the pleasure door. Might as well, I don't know. And the snow cat. Yeah. Oh, I can study? What? Oh, I should have did that. Fuck. Right here. And then we're gonna have a big old door in the sky. With this big old door knocker. What is this? I'm trying to make it smaller, but it's hard. Fine. Then make the little diggy right here. Hair. That looks so out of place. I don't know. Okay. And then the green one in the middle. Lethargy. A tide of salt and melancholy. The door holds the promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. The glass doll and the snowcat's eyes are teeming with primal urges. A flood of water can unleash potentials. O ancient eye of our former leader, allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. I desire to know more. Unspoken words of meditation, to be alone, passion, unhinged, thirst, true friendship, unbound power, the realization of potential. All right. Did you hear? The old bitch kicked the bucket. Let's celebrate. Come on. Adana is dead. Ha 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 ha. Fuck her. Let's go out and... I can't go out anywhere. I can't. Why not? That hag is out. Fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh wow, really? I can't picture you running the coven, to be honest. I thought you despised that kind of responsibility. It promises to be a pain in the ass, yeah? We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. You're even more energetic than usual. I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me. Let's rule the coven together. I must painfully decline. Why don't you tell me about your plans first? Of course. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research, and the 5 pillars of our covenant's laws are judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Law enforcement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Adana was basically all. Fuck you, I rule. Fuck you, I exile you. Fuck dangerous stuff. Fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. I want to change things radically. Try a new system, more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something held between all members of the coven. All important issues will be solved after hearing everyone's input, then celebrating a referendum. If feasible, since our coven has less than 100 members right now, there won't be law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I don't see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. I see. Following that line of thought, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its implications. Then about mortal affairs, I believe we should cut all ties. What? With mortals. This may seem radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pool resources for the coven. Any witch could go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. We'll use those resources to help newcomers or any sisters in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project. That basically sums it up. Oh, there's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with Adana's corpse. We can either devour her or scatter her throughout the cosmos. Come again? Apparently, there's a lot of magic stored inside of a corpse. The corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we'll all become more powerful. But if we free her magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers. I firmly believe we should share her magic with the universe. We may become more powerful should we devour her. But there's a special strength hidden in diversity. More points of view in the clash of new wills will make us grow in the more interesting ways. That pretty much sums up my stance, so are you with me? Yay! That is fantastic, Fortuna. We can do this. Okay, cards, am I going to win? Wow, hold your horses. That question may be too heavy. Why? Jasmine is planning on running for office too. Let's clear things up so we can save ourselves the pain of a campaign. If you want to solve this by shuffling a deck, you might as well meet with Jasmine and flip a coin. And none of that will do. Voters are going to need a campaign to be informed, at the very least. Ah, sure. We can still do the theater if necessary. But I'd rather know who's going to win already to dispel all the anxiety. I refuse. That would be unfair to Jasmine. Better think of a different question. Okay, I get it. What to ask? Oh, I know. Who are my enemies going to be? And what kind of dagger should I forge to face these trying times? Whoa, playing hardball, are we? The future of the Coven is on the line. Let's pull out the artillery. Artillery! Understood. Focus on your warrior spirit while I shuffle the cards. Ooh. Wisdom. Forge a dagger that channels knowledge. Love, an edgeless dagger. Courage. Craft a dagger and infuse it with the valor to do whatever needs to be done. Right up my alley. One can never have enough courage. Let's pray that whatever needs to be done isn't something too tragic, though. Thank you. Oh! Jasmine will pose the biggest threat to your campaign. The oldest witches will conspire against you. A powerful behemoth will stand in your way. I knew it. Those hags are going to hate my program. And I know they're already salivating at the thought of devouring Adana's corpse over my dead body. Well, strike that, because they definitely eat me too. I hope those old bastards don't try to play dirty for their own good. Else they're about to meet the wrath of a warrior witch. Nice to see you all fired up. They won't subdue me. What's the matter? Not to undermine your craft, but I doubt a dagger will be enough to deal with the oldest witches. They can easily outsmart us. What do you say we draw an extra card to explore what measures to take, given this predicament? Absolutely, lay it on me. Alright, here we go. Okay, excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Mega demonstration of power before the Coven. Extend an official duel challenge. Rally the youngest witches against your opponent. You will be powerless against such a rival. Hags versus punks. I love it. And we can beat them in passion and determination, I'm sure. This is going to be one hell of a race. Totally. I confess I was worried these elections would bore me to death. So this is great news, actually. Thank you, Fortuna. And that's a wrap. I hope this was useful to you. Well, I'd have preferred to cut to the chase and see who was going to win. But this will have to do. Thanks a lot for taking the time. My pleasure. Before I leave, I wanted to ask you for another favor. What's up? Another friend of yours summon a behemoth? No, silly. One of the things that matters to me the most is how we deal with the Adana's corpse. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. And because of that, I'd love it if you met with our most recent addition to the community. She's so new, she doesn't even have a name yet. Please let her come to see you. You can help her find her way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. It'll be my pleasure. Tell her to come whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. I'll be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. See ya. Bye-bye. Hello, Jasmine. Yeah, I'm ready to. I wonder what she looks like. She's cool. Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Adana is dead. You knew already. Yeah. I just met with her corpse. She gave me her. You don't see this eyeball on my head? Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with loose ends. Did she lift her sentence? I wish. She was only trying to justify herself, to leave this universe in peace, I guess. Poor Adana. My exile is now in the hands of whoever gets to rule next. About that. The first order of our business is to decide how to deal with Adana's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple of minutes ago, and she brought me up to speed. Ah, good. So basically, we have to decide whether to be fewer but stronger, or weaker but more diverse. What's your stance? I believe we should devour her. Changing government and all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil in having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of our sisters. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Yeah, so I heard. Girl, you are well informed for being isolated on this asteroid. What can I say? Anyway, I thought the Coven could use some tender, loving care after Adana. Will you help me with your divination, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program. But of course, sorry. Right, now there are 5 pillars. Yeah, judgment. Yeah. Yes, I know. Right now we have runic judgment. Basically, it was Adana consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch law in the hands of exogenous forces. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of our oldest 4 members of the Coven, in agreement with the leader. Now, so any judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. Then there's law enforcement. Right now, witches who put the Coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time, depending on the severity of their actions. And it's truly horrible. My proposal here is that the witches accumulate warnings, depending on the severity of their transgressions. And eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the Coven. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Letting witches go to find a new Coven, that's a better fit. I can't read. Is a more humane solution, in my opinion. Then there's the forbidden arts. That's how we deal with hazardous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the Coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front from my part. I'm not voting for you. Moral affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Adana determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for witches' convenience. I don't like that at all. I believe any soul to be a lesser being to begin with. I don't believe any soul to be a lesser being to begin with. I believe we have the responsibility to protect and guide mortal societies. We have the power to better their lives, so we must do so. And last but not least, there are the witch's duties. The witch duties. That defines what members' obligations to the Coven are. Right now, we have the infamous quarterly controls. And should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance. To trust that a member of our Coven will always strive to better our community. Contribution should it be at every witch's own pace and discretion. Oh, there's also the issue regarding what to do with Adana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That basically sums it up. What do you think? Can I count on your support? I already promised Dahlia. Oh, is that true? I wasn't aware she came to you first. I'm sorry. Well, it's important to keep one's word, so I won't insist. But that doesn't mean I won't try to win you over. There's a lot of campaigning still to come. In fact, listen, there's someone I would like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. Junrisha, the mathematician witch. She also believes we should devour Adana and become stronger. Junrisha is the oldest and wisest witch in our Coven after Adana. I'm sure she can make a strong case for why we should absorb our former leader's corpse. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my campaign in motion. Take care. Do your best. The fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna. This is the perfect scenario to quite literally play our cards. Things to get messy from this point on, yeah. How do you feel about politics? I enjoy political discussion, a necessary pain in the ass. I'd rather keep politics out of my games. Oh, my analysis so far didn't indicate you were so dumb. What was that? I'm kidding. In any case, you can't take politics out of anything done by humans, my friend. Politics are a characteristic of human action. Everything that has a purpose bears intention, and an intention is political. How you represent stuff, how it's going to affect your peers, what elements of your culture you imbue in your work and words. You can choose to ignore it, but you can't remove it from the human experience. Alright. What are your plans for these elections then? Why did you choose to go with Dahlia? I like her program better. She may get upset about it, but she'll have to understand. The direction of the Coven is not a matter to be taken lightly. If either of them don't respect my stance, they aren't suited to lead to begin with. Good point. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader? I'm scared. I'm scared about how they will react. But I am also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I am afraid too. But I'm here with you. I can help you get through this, Fortuna. Whoa, are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? You wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've ever encountered, throughout my many existences, something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you write yourself some courage? Okay. I'll drive myself one car. Wait. I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card right with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? Alright. Better not play with fire. Phew. You just dodged a bullet. I wouldn't do it either. We created something quite frightening, huh? Tell me about it. Hey, looks like you have mail. You've got mail. Oh, what's this? For the attention of Witch Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of devouring Igdana and becoming stronger as a group. This is an important matter, so let me know when I can visit at your earliest convenience. Come on over. Oh, you're cool. Like a mummy. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. I'm not used to dealing with young witches, so first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Don't worry, that introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. I don't care for her program, really. It is just imperative that we eat Idana's corpse. Whoa. I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just to order me around. We are inches away from unlocking a new whole dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates to more witches. Who knows, it is possible that if we ascend higher, we can directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments if I may be my guest. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Master's disc to calculate the chances that our interests will align? I know your disc's secret. And what may that be? Your invention is pretty convenient for any witch facing some kind of critical situation. What they don't know is that the disc is also recording everything, collecting information for you. That is true indeed. How did you learn about it? My third eye isn't just for looking. I believe you to be the first person to know. Please don't disclose it to the rest of the coven, or you will deprive them of an essential tool. How about you just make the disc stop stealing info? That I won't do. To collect intel on witches' dire situations is in fact its main purpose. Don't you have any sense of ethics? Ethics lose all meaning when you spend a decade trapped inside the dungeon of the Inquisition. I need to gather as much information as possible for the betterment of my holistic formula. I won't disclose any secrets if that is what you are worried about. Still, the mere knowledge of your peers' issues is a clear violation. That's irrelevant. Those are the ethics of the privileged. When you are faced with death, when you become a survivor, it's all about the results. How about you summon a Minister of Secrets at least, so you can't possibly disclose any sensitive information? I don't see it as necessary, but I will. If that keeps you from sabotaging my project. It'll make me feel better, yeah. Understood. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Master's this anyway? Go ahead. Good. The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantages of harnessing power is a present. I learned that you craft your own cards using Arcana. With enough power, you could create your own and not be limited to the ones found in a grimoire. Here. Ooh, the penitent one. The lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, so named because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that marked you into a card. Is that enough reason to keep more riches from ascending? It feels too egotistical. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling. What do you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Sorry, I laughed. It sounds way too ludicrous. Then go ahead, read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. It'll be my pleasure. But wait, my formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through it? You're planning to dispel my card, aren't you? How did you... Is there a way to get a hold of one of those magnificent third eye of yours? Would you like me to help you find one through my divination? That sounds tempting, but as I told you, I'm immune to the arts of fate. Not much of a perk right now, huh? Ha. It's alright. I have my own ways. Even at the cost of a card, do you still want me to demonstrate? I believe it will be a very, very powerful lesson. No. That's a pity. It would have been a pretty enlightening experience for you. Yeah, but you would want to destroy my card? One of them? Oh, I didn't take that much time on them. So I could have just did it. Maybe, but I spent way too much time on these cards to let you break them in any way. If you don't embrace entropy, you will accumulate too much baggage to be able to prosper as a witch. Attachment limits growth. I have my own ways. I'm sure you do. Well, what's your next solid argument to persuade me towards eating the old hag? I feel that's enough for today. Your mind is too burdened for me to effectively impart wisdom. That's a shame. The disc isn't looking great either. But it didn't reach 0. Only time will tell whether or not we become allies. Farewell. I'll come and see you again in the future. You're welcome to come anytime. Farewell. So long. Farewell. Quite a character, this Junrisha. She's a bit full of herself. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. Maybe, and maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there. And I'm still on the fence about which you are. Very funny. Dear Fortuna, I'm sorry to only contact you as the harbinger of bad news, but I need to meet you to pass on a message from your friend Greth. What's wrong? What happened? Hello again. How are you? Hello. Get on with the bad news already. Oh, of course. I don't know how to put this. Is she dead? But your prediction came true. Wait, which prediction? No, please. I killed Greth. I like her. Why? You're abominable. It was justified. She broke the magical pact by summoning that behemoth. And I gave her every chance to give up, but apparently she preferred to die than to be arrested. Greth, I'm sorry. No, you're right. This is my fault. No, Fortuna, this is not your fault. She made her choice. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Come on, Fortuna, don't torture yourself like that. You wouldn't understand. What is there to understand? Is there something we're not aware of? Stop writing shit down. Leave me alone now, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Before I leave, Greth wanted you to have something. Aw. Terrors often roam the cosmos, unable to harm anyone, until someone lets them in and they become the fears of a whole sisterhood. Take care. Did you ever come back? I'll be fall off your little broom. Yo, Fortuna. The newcomer I told you about is ready to meet you. She doesn't even have a familiar yet. so I'm contacting you on her behalf. Say the word and I'll bring her to your place. What is this? I look like shit. I don't know why I even bothered to go shopping if I don't feel like eating. I guess my future self will thank me when I get stoned tonight. Oh, I can pick. That's cool. Oh, which one? Today's my birthday. Should have gotten myself a cake or whatever. I'll put a candle on a hot dog or something. Oh, you can choose. Oh. All of them. Will Denaton release a new game soon? It's been way too long since Hotline Miami 3. Maybe I can start another run of Elden Ring 2. I don't know why I even get up in the morning. Oh. Life doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't make any sense. How does everyone else manage not to hate themselves? I wish I was brave enough to drop out of uni. I don't even like computer science. God, I'd rather delete myself than go to work in an office. I'd rather not work at all. I wish there was a way to stop existing altogether. Okay. It's time for another super bacteria to come and sweep us all away again. I'm sure that, with my luck, I'd be among the survivors. I hope those idiots don't ask me to hang out today for my birthday. I don't feel like seeing anyone. Damn, dude. Fuck, I forgot toilet paper. Surprise! Come on, guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear dead name. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday. Did we surprise you? Come on, make a wish. I wish. Don't say it out loud or it won't come true. Okay? In that case. Oh, hi. Welcome, I'm Fortuna. Nice to meet you. What's your name? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I guess you're still figuring things out. Yes. First, I need to come to terms with being in outer space and having become a witch? That's right. You're a witch now, girl. How do you know I'm a woman? Only women can become witches, so there's no doubt about it. Everyone seems to be clearer than me on everything. I haven't even had the chance to get out of the closet to myself, but everyone here keeps addressing me as a woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you rather have me switched back to masculine pronouns? Hell no. I'm sorry. I'm just angry it didn't all happen on my terms. Well, you have an eternity ahead of you. They're like, I wanna die, but they're like, nope, you get to live forever. Happy birthday. You have an eternity ahead of you to enjoy your true self. I guess I should be celebrating, but I can't still picture myself out of this ugly beard and hoodie. I believe I can help you with that if you'd like. What do you have in mind? Some kind of glow up? You'll be the one doing the transition. I'll just offer some guidance. It's not very different from what all of us witches had to go through. None of us ascended in these cool robes and hats. I'm an engineer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with designing an outfit. It'll all come to you, trust me. Shall we perform a rite? I did it for my sister once. So her sister is actually alive. Oh wait, whatever. We'll figure it out, I guess. You can just relax. This is a pretty cool moment in a witch's life. I'm in your hands, whatever. First of all, I'm going to summon a Fate Master's disc to check on our chances of success for the ritual. Chances of success? Does this mean I can fail? Not really. It'll just mean you'll take more time to figure out your witch identity, but it'll come to you in time. Great. Just try to enjoy it. Sure. What do I have to do? There are many ways to go about this. My favorite one is by making some tea. I'm going to interview you to try to find some elements that are fundamental to your essence. Then we'll pour them into this teapot and brew a cathartic infusion. This sounds so surreal, but sure, I'm game. It can be pretty delicious. A good friend of mine taught me this method and now I wouldn't go about it any other way. I'm kind of envious, since this is something a witch can only taste before transitioning. Are you ready? Of course. Interview the shit out of me. Question. Tell me about yourself. What to say about myself? What do you like to do? A bit of your background, whatever you think is essential to your being. When I was about 10 years old, I saw a boar trample a friend to death during a school trip. That is oddly specific. It's the first thing that came to mind, and if I find myself thinking about it too often whenever my mind's idle. Of course, let it flow. I like electronic music, video games, spicy food, western movies, and gardening. Oh, gardening can be a great asset for a witch. Well, I mostly grew marijuana and chili peppers. Is there pot in space? There is everything in the universe. But recreationally speaking, there's way better stuff you can get a hold of now, being a witch and all. Nice. I could do with some of that. Hey, quit! Jesus Christ. I can get with a friend of mine. Is that what you said? I think so. Did you do anything creative? Not really. Maybe cooking. I love cooking, but too often I find myself too depressed to cook anything at all. Well, you have all the time in the world now. Sure. So, did you find anything useful? Let's add that childhood trauma. I don't think we need to add childhood trauma. We can do the recreational gardening. Will I become a witch dealer? In a sense. We're all dealers in our community. We don't have money, so we all offer our goods and services to the rest. That's cool. Question. What would you dream of doing as a witch? I don't know. What does a witch typically do? Eat children and curse towns? No. Well, not typically. You can do whatever you want. Some of us take care of magical gardens. Some others craft daggers. Some others organize cosmic orgies. Myself, I dabble in divination. I don't know. I just want to have fun. Make some true friendships. Visit different places. I felt trapped for too long in my apartment. I want to be free. You can do all that and outside of your occupation. Any crafts you may be interested in. I don't know. I was preparing myself to become a computer engineer. I also enjoy growing stuff, so making potions, or maybe an explorer. Any excuse to visit lots of cool places. I see. What to add as your vocation? Traveling merchant. The traveling part sounds fun, but I don't know if I have the charisma to become a merchant. You do. We witches all have charisma. I'd say one can't ascend without the necessary charisma. Comes with the package. Once you find your true self, I'm sure you'll be radiant. I hope so. Alright, I think I can picture myself roaming the cosmos with my wares. Nice. Question. Aesthetic. What would your ideal aesthetic be? I don't have a single clue. Definitely not this. Use your instincts. Pour out any keywords that may come to mind. I don't know. What could be the opposite of this? I'm too embarrassed to say anything out loud, to be honest. I'm not comfortable speaking so openly about how I like to look. Take your time. Something flashy? Sexy? Shit. What am I even saying? I feel like any look would be too big for me to feel. I want to feel good about myself, but I also don't want to overdo it. A witch isn't capable of overdoing her looks. You met Dahlia, right? Fuck yes, but she is one hell of a woman. You're a hell of a woman too. I don't feel so ready to own that. Okay, how about something empowering? I'd love that. Do you really think I could pull it off? I don't have any doubt. Okay, let's go with empowering then. Cool. I have enough. Let's pour you a cup. The odds on that disc of yours aren't as high as I like them to be. They're good enough. Fill the rest with your willpower. You can do this. Alright, let's drink this. Cheers. Oh, chili peppers! Well, peppers. Oh my goodness, you look amazing. Do I? The Peppermancer. Yes, you are stunning. Can't wait to get in front of a mirror, but I feel stunning myself yet. I feel weightless. This is amazing, Fortuna. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congratulations. How can I ever repay you? You just become the best witch you can be. Enjoy it. You can count on it. Can you feel it now? You're calling? Yes. I am the Peppermancer. That is so cool. What are your powers about? I don't know yet. Something spicy, that's for sure. I need to find a fitting name for this persona. And I need to figure out what I'm going to do from now on. So many questions. I feel anxious and excited. I can help you out with that. My specialty is helping witches dealing with questions using my deck. Oh, Dahlia, tell me about that. I was kind of bummed when you decided to brew some tea instead of letting me see your deck. So, yes please. I'd love to see your cards in action. It'll be my pleasure. I propose we look into what role you'll play in the coven, so you can form a better picture of where to direct your training. Yeah, that's cool. Also, what do you say we look into the future to see what you'll call yourself so you can start using your name right away? Yes, please. I can't go by Untitled Witch Project forever. Nice. Anything else? I'm fine with just that. Let's leave some room for discovery. Very well. Now focus on this question. It's a little loud. Okay. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials, so roll. At some point, you will break the magical pact and will be forced to serve as an arbiter. What? You're going to grow magical peppers and they are going to be in high demand, especially the Lust Reapers, which will multiply sexual arousal and stimulus. Your talents will grow exponentially in a very short amount of time, and you will even get to surpass some of the oldest witches. Hell yeah, that sounds like totally my shit. I know a great deal of witches who want to bid on your harvest. That is just perfect. Some business is just what I need to keep my mind off of the astral mess I've gotten myself into. I'm eager to learn the ropes of witchcraft. You better get ready for a crash course. Totally. I'm supposed to grow some peppers and I don't even have a home or a garden. You should talk with Jasmine about that. She's a gardener too. I'm sure she can set you up with a nice cosmic parcel. Perfect. I'll go and meet her after this meeting. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Disintegration. You're Ileana. Faye. Nova. I like that one. Whoa, Ileana. Sounds so alien to me. It feels like stealing a name from the identity database or something. But I like it a lot. I'll do my best to live up to this name. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Ileana. That's a wrap. How did you like my divination? Super cool. You've got a great talent. Although I'm not sure if I'll ever resort to it again anytime soon. There's something dreadful in becoming aware of fate's existence and knowing you can't escape it. Not that you're to blame. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, it can cause that effect. I'm sure I'd lose it if I had a talent like yours. So tempting and so scary at the same time. I'll stick to the peppermancy. It can be maddening at times, yes. What are you planning to do now? Dahlia wanted to introduce me to more people, and now I feel ready for it, thanks to you. Happy to hear that. Please come and visit me anytime. I will. Goodbye. Flames. Oh, I can go to sleep. You dream about you are walking your pet lizard through a maze made of uneven rocks. From time to time, the lizard disappears beneath the rocks and comes out with surreal insects. A rainbow mantis with 12 eyes, an obsidian beetle with the face of a moi statue, a caterpillar with spiral markings running with quicksilver, At the end of the maze, you find a cauldron and make soup with the bugs. Okay. Bug soup. Oh! Fortuna. Oh, my sister! Not cool. I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you're aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Is that Patrice? She still has my food truck? Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. What? Then why did you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 a piece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Did your dad explain it to you? I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me much, besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella. I love Grandma's yellow rice. You sure do, beautiful. I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say? Yes. Yes. Why did you come to America, Yaya? First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay. Why did you come to the U.S.? A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the U.S. What are fascists? Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them, or simply is different. Are there any fascists in the U.S.? Too many, I'd say. Oh no. What are we going to do, Grandma? Don't worry about it. I'll protect you all. Yeah, tell us more stories about... Oh yeah. Tons. Tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. You know, this is the perfect place for it, since it was on this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time. It was here where she died? I've told you 1,000 times, your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. Come on, Yaya. I'm old enough already. But it is true. We drove her here on a beautiful summer night, just the two of us and our friend Eva. I love Eva. She gives me candy. Yes, Eva's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza, and we opened a nice bottle of grape juice. Wine. Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna. I want wine. That night there was this beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy. She had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. She always had special powers. But this world wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch. I'm scared. Shh, Michael, it's all right. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in the magical place now, watching over us. Why doesn't she come visit us? That I don't know, sweetheart. Jeez. Oh, she looks so cool. I like her little cane. Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? I didn't know I had to report my every movement to you. I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. Things have been complicated. This is such a pattern. I don't know why you keep pushing me away when things get complicated. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I've explained this to you too many times already. You are in. It's just that I don't like to be saved. And you're always too quick to make my own problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? We're like a mess. Not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Oh, I'm getting situated. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's work? Weird, not that attractive right now. Why's that? I might put the detective work on hold for a while. With the upcoming elections, I've been getting a lot of unsavory requests. I'm not in the mood for digging up dirt or spying on people. Not for a third party, at least. What do you mean, a third party? Oh, we'll get to that in a bit. I don't know if I like the sound of that. How's Juliet doing? You still together? No, that had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the arbitrator's office willingly. Can you believe it? Whoa, why'd she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time, but I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of anxiety and depression. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forego her freedom. From what she told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease among witches. The irony of immortality. Hey, are you still checking on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to veil over Maria, Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest, and I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children. What became of them all? I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point, it lost all meaning, just became voyeurism, watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well. Prick. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. I'm scared. I don't want to... An arbiter revised my sentence, that's all. Bullshit. You can't lie to me. I know something else because otherwise I wouldn't have had to find out for myself that you regained visitation privileges. And what's more, that you have a brand new tarot. It's not tarot. Even worse. What have you done? There must be a reason you wanted me out of your hair. I'm not telling you. Tell me. No. Why? It's too dangerous. I bet if you don't know. You're just giving me more reasons to pry. Just let me help you. Why are you like this? I said no. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do we have to go over this? I'll just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my god. Are you alright? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you on about? What? You're sorry now? What is going on? Oh shit, you're bone cancer. Oh shit. Oh my fucking life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader, I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Adana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future, I'm deciding it, forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, slow down. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate no matter the forces behind it. I gave you cancer. Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. Still, I'm so sorry. And then you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying, and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it, being a witch. It beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back into your life so bad you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. Patrice! I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch. So what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act on it, like that spider guy, that Evilite. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. It's irresponsible. Irresponsible. It doesn't go like that. No? I've been talking for 2 hours. I can't English. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards from me. Come on. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? No. Come on. We all have an expiration date. Even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice. You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was mortal. It is weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. All right. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Here we are again. But let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever. You deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you, it's going to be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. But I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards, so I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to be so dependent on the classic tarot symbols. Wow, cool. Okay, show me what you got. Disintegration. Of course. You will be executed for unleashing a terrible force that will obliterate half the witches in the universe. No. She ain't having some lame death in a duel. Wow, Fortuna, just wow. I mean, it's sick enough that you're right for me to be executed, but wiping out half of the existing witches in the process? What's wrong with you? I'm sorry. I should have did the duel, didn't I? See? Because I keep forgetting now is written into existence. So now half the damn witches about to die. In the future. Hopefully we have a lot of witches, I guess. Oh God. Why did I pick that? I shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that. I'm so sorry. I may be the writer, but I don't quite control the muses, so to speak. Better get yourself an editor then, because that content sucks. Can't you amend it? I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. The cards let me access a selection of possible futures, and I scroll through them. Can you see how much time I have left? Nope, I'm sorry. But if it didn't come up in the reading, then it's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, that'll have to do then. I shouldn't have picked that one. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool, y'all. I was a bit fed up with tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations, do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I composed them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Here we go again. Fine, what do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No. I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Idana died and the coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that we could have put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but clairvoyance isn't the only quality required to lead. We discovered I'm not a reader, but a writer. The responsibility. Being a rider makes it even more crucial that you become our leader. What would even be the point of anyone else ruling if you can just sweep away any reality? I could always decide to stop using my powers. As if. You're never going to surrender your powers. It'd make you too miserable. I know you too well. Just look where you got to when cornered after 2 centuries of isolation. One day, a critical situation will hit you, or the Coven, and you're going to take matters into your own hands. If you do so from the position of leader, you'll handle the situation from the best possible perspective, with all the info that there is to have. And more than that, it's your duty to use your extraordinary powers in service of the Coven. That's fine and all, but I already told Dahlia I'd help her become the next leader. What a pity. Let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader yourself. I don't want to be a leader. Come on, Fortuna. You're going to make me beg? It's not a matter of begging. Running a Coven requires way more than manipulating the future. I'm not ready for that. But you are. You're sensitive and smart, plus you can scry what's ahead. Well, or write what's ahead, whatever. I'll help you with the bureaucracy. We'll make a fine team. What the hell? Finally. You're going to make a great leader, trust me. You're not the first one to tell me that I make a great leader. You all are going to make me believe I should do it. You should. You must. I'll help you. First order of business is to define a program. I'm going to do some scouting and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can decide where we stand on the hottest topics. Okay. This is all moving so fast. Don't worry. I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit. Get your deck in order. Relax a bit and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Cool. See you later. Bye. What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I'd say Patrice adores me in her own way. She just has a tough way of expressing love. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, shit is getting real. Are you excited? After summoning a behemoth, this is child's play. This promises to be a fun ride, I see. Okay then, what do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine and let them hear about your final stance? Sure. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the 3 of us didn't have the chance to meet just to hang out like old times, so do invite them, please. I will. You know, it's a pity you wouldn't tell Patrice about my existence. I believe we could have formed a pretty good team. Patrice has got enough on her plate. I know she'd do anything for me, but I don't want to put unnecessary burdens on her. You've been doing great so far. Just keep doing what you've been doing. Oh yeah? And what's that? Acting as comic relief. We do make for a great couple of clowns, don't we? Speak for yourself. Okay, I'll do that. You just let me know if you need any more divine interventions to save your sorry ass. I think I'm going to lay down for a bit now. I need some rest before facing the mess I've gotten myself into. Talk to you later. You find yourself at the age of 5 collecting bones from small animals in the middle of a red forest loaded with autumn leaves. A misstep makes you drop the bones into the river, and the water catches fire. I haven't made a new deck in a bit. I meant a new card. I think I'm at the end of the stream soon. My throat about to burst. Okay. Which one I haven't used? Oh, these are all the ones I haven't used. Okay. I haven't used a lot of them. I'm not gonna read them, but like, Or you can study them too. Allow me to pierce through the fabric of this magic. I desire to know more. Context, perception, conscience, coexistence. Conflict, challenge, adversity, renewal. Fire whip of dominance. Strength, support, determination, resilience. I know, it's so much talking. I'll make a card and I'll go to sleep, and then I'll check the mail, and then I'll end it. Cause woo, I'm ready for some games that has talking in it already. Can't wait for Starfield. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good. No, what? Oh God. Oh, yeah, I cannot wait. It's so far away. It's like, please hurry up. I need it now. It's gonna be good. I love Bethesda. Like, that's one of my favorite people. You know, Fallout, my favorite game. Besides God of War. It's like, I love everything, so I hope it's good. I think it will be, though. People are complaining about, I love Baldur's Gate. I've played a literal week straight. Almost, it's like I have 130 hours in, almost. I like it a lot. I can see how it's not fun for some people, though. Cause I've been watching a lot of Critical Role and stuff, and they got me into D&D and stuff. I was like, okay, I put it on my wish list, and I bought it a long time ago when it was in early release, whatever. I didn't play it a lot. So I was like, I don't get it. But then I started watching Critical Role and stuff, and I was like, okay, I really like it, D&D and stuff. So I was like, I want to get into Baldur's Gate, the game, because you know it's based off D&D and stuff. And I fell in love. I was like, this is the best shit. But yeah, I can see how it's not. It's a learning curve for sure. That does not look right. Yeah, I wish I had a group I can play with or something, but I would love to get into it. I've been binge watching Critical Role for like a month or something. I started with Vox Machina. I've been going. I haven't looked at any other campaign they did, just Vox Machina, because I don't want to spoil myself. So I was like, I'm going to go in order. And it's going to take me forever. This is going to be stupid looking. Yeah, but hopefully I'll get, I'm going to play Sea of Stars, because that's another game on my wish list that I've been looking forward to so much. It's a cute little game. It's like pixel style, but it's so fun. I played the demo. But hopefully I get that game done before, because it comes out 29th. But if I don't, I'll play it with Starfield. I know Starfield is a huge game, probably. Not huge, but a lot. So, if I don't finish it before, finish Sea of Stars before, I'll put it together with Starfield. Because I also want to play Under the Waves, and I don't know how big the game is either. They come out the same day as Sea of Stars. I was like, there's so many games coming out at around the same time. It's like, oh my god. But Starfield is high on my list, the top. The prairie grants a space for meditation. Whispers from everyone you love paint the most horrific worlds, turning angst into fuel. The obsidian sledgehammer fixates on the offering empowering revelations. Odin, you're snoring like you worked a whole night shift or something. Jeez. Check your mail. Oh, yeah, I want to see it. Come on. I'm running for office. Sorry. Thanks for coming. It's been centuries since we got the three of us together. I don't know why we didn't do this, right away. What's up, witches? And you bet magic life can get so chaotic sometimes that we just forget to enjoy it. Yeah, it makes me so happy to see the two of you together. We should plan a trip for when I regain my freedom. That's an incredible idea. You got her fired up already. Any idea where we'd like to go? The Phrygia, the city of blacksmiths. That sounds like a great trip, but I'd rather go for something less dark for my first time out. I've always wanted to visit the Deerfolk Kingdom. My mentor, Inya, always told me amazing stories about it. Oh, and man, I've heard that you have some fine studs in their brothels. Thalia! I'm sure you could use a bit of action too, Jasmine. I have a satisfactory sex life. What are you implying? I was just teasing you, silly. Really? By the way, are you nervous about the elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool, more excited than anything. On the one hand, I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the Coven is going to be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the Coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader, but playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. But aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adana's more abusive politics and put some love into the community. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices, sis. And all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is not to start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided, though. Think about when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna? Well, about that. I guess it's time to make my stance clear. I am running for leader myself. What? Oh my. But aren't you exiled? Patrice is going to help me run the campaign. In fact, it was her who practically forced me into this venture. Okay, and what's your deal? I'm not really sure yet. We still have to define our program, but my sister is dead set on having my divination at the helm of the new government. That'd be quite an asset, all right. Have you really thought this through? I doubt a criminal has much of a chance at leadership. Whoa, that's a bit strong. I'm not a criminal, Jasmine. Part of the plan of becoming the next leader is to eradicate unfair punishments. So you actually wanted to meet us to declare war, huh? Not war. I just thought it'd be proper to let you know firsthand. I really think that no matter who wins, the future is bright. Yeah, that's what I like to think. But the stress of competing against you two is a bit overwhelming. Why don't we use this opportunity to promise that no matter what, we'll still be friends after the race is over? No promises needed. I never had a doubt about it. Likewise, we will always be friends. Thank you. I don't know what I would do if I lost you. You won't. I love you. I love you too. I love you three. Fuck off. Okay, the next few weeks are about to get pretty busy. I'd better leave and start preparing my knives. Figuratively speaking, I understand. No, no. Literally, I'm a daggersmith. That's what I do. No need to stab anyone, though. I hope. Ha ha. Okay, you two take care. Okay. See you soon. Take care, both of you. Bye. Thanks for coming. Okay. Oh! I didn't see that there. That's my sister. Oh no, not yet. Oh god, I can't do this anymore. I feel like I have to, when it's about to, it's easier if the game has dialogue and they're talking stuff, but if I'm talking for almost 3 hours, I feel like I'm trying to force the words out and they don't want to come out. And it's like, I don't know. So, I think I'm going to end it here. I really like this game though. It's so fun. It's cool. But thank you. I feel like you can tell that I'm like trying so hard to force these words out because my throat's like locking up. I need to bring some water in here or something to help me, but I don't. Okay, I'm trying to see what the future is going to look like because there's so many games. Alright, hold on. Okay, Starfield is September 6th. So, I got a little bit. It'll be the week after this one, on Tuesday when the Sea of Stars come out. 29th? Yeah. Yeah. Where is it? Jesus. I have so much stuff on my wish list. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. August 29th. Yes, Sea of Stars. Okay, bye. Then, Under the Waves. 29th as well. Then Starfield. It's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited. Okay, I will see. I think tomorrow. What's today? Sunday? Yeah. Tomorrow, 3:30. I don't know how long this game is, so we'll see. Bye.